Hello, my name is Martí Engli, and today I would like to talk about my bachelor thesis that is titled Impact of Alveolar Bone Grafting on Bone Reabsorption in Patients with Cleft Lift and Palate, a 3D analysis. So basically I'm going to explain in a very summarized way my thesis. So before diving into the details of my research, it's important to understand what cleft lip and palate is. So basically it's a congenital condition that affects the development of the lip and palate during the gestation, and it results with a gap in the upper part of the mouth. There are two types of defect, that is the unilateral one, that is in which my thesis is focused, and also the bilateral one. So the treatment of these defects often involves bone grafting from the trabecular bone tissue of the anterior iliac crest. So basically they put three bone grafts, the nasal one, the vestibular one, and also a corticocancellous bone graft. And the main problem is the bone graft reabsorption. So basically the central hypothesis of this thesis is that although the bone reabsorption of these alveolar bone grafts in cleft lip and palate defects has been validated in the coronal plane, the introduction of 3D techniques in clinical practice, such as for example surgical planning, suggests that there is also bone reabsorption in the axial plane. So the primary objective of this thesis is to establish the validity of the proposed hypothesis, with the ultimate goal of providing evidence-based information to medical specialists, in this case maxillofacial surgeons. And also we want to emphasize that this can be used to optimize the treatment outcomes for the patients diagnosed with this defect. And there's also another objective in this thesis that aims to develop a methodology for analyzing data obtained through medical segmentation techniques to obtain quantifiable data that can be evaluated in addition to the visual analysis inherent in the segmentation of medical images. So this is the type of images that we have, that are basically CT images, and from these images we can obtain the segmentation of the three bone grafts, as you can see on the image on the right. So to achieve this, as I said, I collect the CT images from the patient, and each patient had two CT scans, one taken after the surgery and another at the follow-up appointment after 6 months. And from these CT scans I performed image segmentation to obtain 3 volumes. Then I've seen, as you can see on the next image, that it was a problem with the registration of those grafts. So for that reason, I've used an ICP algorithm to solve this issue. So in this image you can see the ICP applied to the skull, and then later with the transformation matrix we can also move the grafts. And finally we have used a volume processing algorithm to obtain overlapping maps of the planes of the graph, in the 3 planes, to see in which direction they have changed. And after we obtain these overlapping maps, we also obtain some plots with the percentage of variation of the graphs in the different axes, to see maybe the nasal bone graft has been reduced in the lateral axis instead of the coronal axis. So in conclusion, my research focuses on evaluating the impact of alveolar bone grafting on bone reabsorption in patients with cleft lip and palate by using 3D analysis techniques and developing a methodology for data evaluation. And I aim to contribute the knowledge and understanding of this complex condition, and the findings from this research can potentially optimize the treatment outcomes and improve the quality of life of patients. Thank you for watching.